What's up, Kaneko? I'm Danny Biro.
And I'm Jay.
Welcome to the last episode of the year of THUNDERVISION.
We had a great year with even greater memories, and this episode will be no different.
This episode, we have coverage of the Broadcast Awards for Senior High at Hofstra.
Chloe will be covering girls track. Tori and I ranked the worst foods we ever had on our food segment.
And I'll put a spotlight on some of the seniors.
But first, Danny, didn't you have time to interview Colin Cavanaugh about the student government election?
Yes, I did. Here's my exclusive interview with Colin about the election. Good morning. I'm here with Colin Cavanaugh. He is the treasurer of Rho Kappa, and they just hosted their first Meet the Candidates event. Colin, thank you for joining us. Tell me how it went.
Thank you, Danny. So we hosted this event for the first time, and we're hoping to make this a bigger thing in the years to come. Hopefully it's an annual event, and we're looking to make this more of an event that we can sort of merge into the daily life of the students. We wanted to make sure people in the school and students, particularly in student government and class clubs, got more engaged in inter-school politics. So trying to get this through with the tenets of Rho Kappa, we decided to have this sort of event after school on the 11th, and everything turned out really well. A lot of students showed up, mostly for the food, but eventually we got a lot of good candidates to talk about themselves, talk about what they want to do with their intended positions, and eventually everything worked out pretty well. Hopefully we want to merge this into something that happens during the school day, possibly next year.
Thanks, Danny. The student government election wasn't the only celebration of students we attended, though.
That's right, Jay. This year, THUNDERVISION threw our hat into the ring for the 2023 BASH Awards at Hofstra University. The Broadcast Award for Senior High, aka BASH, is an annual award show to celebrate student broadcasting journalism and video production on Long Island. Some of the winners include West Hampton Beach for Best Broadcast, Medford High School for Best School News, and Manson High School for Best School Package. Now, unfortunately, while THUNDERVISION did not walk away with any awards, I announced the winners for Best School News. And don't worry, we'll get them next year.
As the year is coming to a close, so are the school sports.
That's right, Jay. So join THUNDERVISION's own Chloe as she takes us into the girls' track.
On Tuesday, May 23rd, the Connecticut High School track team worked hard and made it to counties. I got to film us practicing the day before doing drills and going over mini hurdles. I want to give a special shout out to all the seniors that moved on from this meet and made it to state qualifiers. Those seniors are Alexa, Izzy, Mackenzie, and Lara. I'm so proud of you guys. Good job to the whole track team. You guys did so good this year. Good luck next year. I'm Chloe from THUNDERVISION, and I'll see you guys next year.
Thanks, Chloe. Now, Jay, you've been doing this stupid food thing for a while, haven't you?
Yes, Danny, I have.
Didn't you and Tori do a tournament to determine the worst food?
Yes, we did.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the final episode of this season's Food. So today, I'm here with Tori again, and we're in our little recording booth because today, instead of looking at any new foods, we're going to be kind of putting all of the foods that we've reviewed in a little battle to the death against each other to see which truly was the worst food that we've ever had on this segment so far. So starting off right here, Doritos Flamas versus Wise Onion Rings. And I think this is going to be a fairly easy one in the bracket to tell which one was the worst one. The Doritos Flamas, that's something I would actually eat, whereas Wise Onion Rings is a fate that I would not wish upon my worst enemy.
Yeah, no.
So I'm gonna say that's a strong Wise Onion Rings. Next up we have Apple Cinnamon Cheerios versus Trix. Now this is a tough one because both of these sucked.
Yeah, they're
but it's a question of which one sucked more. Personally, me, I kind of lean the Cheerios.
Yeah, the Cheerios, because they both kind of equally stinked with their taste. The Cheerios had the aftertaste.
Yeah, they had a weird aftertaste, and they're boring. Because at least Trix, I can make fun of the little shapes.
Yeah, and how
Apple Cinnamon Cheerios are just Cheerios.
And
they're
how every
boring.
single one is a different flavor.
Very easy fight. Versus the Ruffles, I loved those Ruffles. I know you did not like them as much, but that's my favorite chip ever right there. So Wise Onion Rings are going to have to take the cake.
Yeah.
They're green.
And
it's the curse of the green food. Cinnamon Toast Crunch was pretty good. Apple Cinnamon Cheerios, though, you'd think they would be, at least like a little related because you know they're
Yeah.
both like cinnamon type cereals, but no, they're completely different. And apple cinnamon Cheerios is the way worse one.
Cheerios needs to stick to original and honey.
That's it. That's all they can really do. Because
Stop.
otherwise you have a situation where apple cinnamon Cheerios is facing off against Wise onion rings.
Yeah.
I think that I would rather eat the Cheerios than the onion rings because at least the Cheerios have more to it because you can put like milk in it and it almost kind of tastes like good. It's tolerable, but the Wise onion rings, it's like, why would you ever eat this? At least with like Cheerios, I can understand an appeal. I don't understand the appeal of the onion rings, especially since there's better onion rings out there.
Yeah, the onion rings, when I ate those, I kind of felt like my whole body was coated in like, you know the fryer grease from SpongeBob?
So I'm going to have to say the Wise onion rings are probably easily going to be the worst food. There we have put all the foods that we ranked this year. The worst food of the year was Wise onion rings. Steer far clear of these. So anyways, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. We want to thank everyone for watching throughout the year, for supporting our segment, and yeah, see you next year.
Bye.
Wow, that was something.
Thank you.
Yes. Moving on, Ms. Moran had lunch with the students who won the Citizenship Award in the 2022-23 school year.
On May 19th, on a Friday, Mr. Moran invited all the students who won a Student of the Month Citizenship Award down for a special lunch held in their honor. Sandwiches, potato and macaroni salad, cookies, and other goods were served to the students throughout the day. Our own Danny was invited to the event for his own award and told us that he enjoyed it greatly and was very thankful for the recognition that he and his peers got for their efforts to improve the school environment.
I also had a chance to meet with some of the graduating seniors and ask them a few questions. What follows is our first annual Senior Spotlight. Good morning, I'm Danny. I'm interviewing seniors and we're here with
Charlotte DeSimone.
Hi, I'm Colin Kavanaugh.
Edward Feisler.
Hi, my name is Mirza.
Daniela Craig.
I'm Jack Lubier.
Caitlin Smith.
What's up? I'm Danny Lopez. What was your favorite moment of high school?
Probably being the Board of Education rep for student government. I witnessed a lot of things at those meetings.
Well, having it being shortened and all because of, 2020 and all that, I have to say that it only heightened my experience as a senior. I definitely believe my highlights would be during the senior trip, being with all of my friends, potentially for the last time in those sorts of circumstances, kind of made the experience much more than I could have ever wanted it to be.
It's hard to pinpoint a favorite moment because there's no single favorite moment. I mean, you get different experiences every single day, and you can't really say one is greater than the other just because everything's so different. So, I mean, my favorite part of high school is the times I get to speak with my teachers, but when I actually get to meet them as people and not as teachers. So if I'm with them before class or after class, or I see them outside of class, those are my favorite moments because that's when you actually get to meet the people that you're surrounded with every day, and that's when you get to meet the human side of the school, and that's what makes everything so special.
My personal favorite memory of high school is freshman awareness. It was one heck of a night, and we had a blast dancing all night. And I was sick my freshman year, but it was so much fun.
My favorite moment would have to be homecoming this year. We did, the theme was Battle of the Bands, and the seniors were the Spice Girls. So we did a fun little skit where every person participating was like a Spice Girl, and I was Ginger Spice. So, yeah.
No, I'm gonna go with senior trip. That was probably, honestly, the highlight of all of this.
My favorite moment is probably the spring concert or any concert at the school. It's just like really nice to gather with my friends and just play some music. It's enjoyable.
I do gotta say my junior year. I think that was like my favorite just overall moment was junior year because I met everybody in this school that I know now. Well, most of the people I know now, I met in my junior year, and I just kind of got my foot in and kind of like made a statement immediately. So that's like my favorite, I guess, overall moment would be junior year. What are your plans for next year?
I'm going to Trinity College to study political science and women's studies.
My plans are to go to Providence College up in Rhode Island, work my tuchus off, hopefully going for a master's in social work, so trying as hard as I can to hopefully further my academics and my career.
My plans for next year, I'll be attending the University of Notre Dame, and I'll be dual majoring in both physics and computer science.
Next year, I can't reveal everything, but I am going to SUNY Farmingdale and getting my degree in business and actually starting my own business.
I will be attending George Washington University, and I will be majoring in political science.
I'm going to be attending American University to major in political science and minor in Spanish.
I'm attending Notre Dame, and I'm doing a double major in applied math and violin performance, and I'm doing a minor in actuarial science.
Going to Queens College for film studies. Just going to college and just do my thing. That's it. What's something you'll miss about Connequa?
My friends, definitely my friends. I love them so much.
I will 100% miss the people and the faculty. I believe that the teachers have a profound impact on the students, and I can say that I've definitely had a positive interaction with nearly every teacher that I've had in this school, and that's something that I will only miss going on in my academics.
I'm gonna miss so much. I mean, I'm a fairly involved student, and I really try in the things that I do, but I think what I'm gonna miss most is the track team. That's something that I really commit myself to. I work a lot with the younger guys on the team, so a lot of like the underclassmen I'm gonna miss a lot, but just overall, high school sports in general. Like I go to all the sporting events as much as I can. I just like to see all my friends succeed, see all the emotion that goes with it. It's just a great experience overall with sports.
Something I'll miss is all the connections I've made throughout high school, not only with the students, the student body, but also with the teachers, the faculty, the security, the administration, like even like the custodians. Like everyone's so nice. I got to know them on like a first name basis, and you just learn a lot more about the high school for that.
I'll miss so much, but probably Ms. Gehring and Mr. Nizowitz, my two favorite teachers. Well, Ms. Gehring's not a teacher, but Ms. Gehring, she's a queen, love her.
Okay, basic answer, but there's a reason it's so basic. The teachers, they're amazing. Shout out to Ms. Bmart. And that's pretty much, yeah, the teachers definitely.
I'm gonna miss my friends and the teachers as well. I was lucky enough to create some strong bonds with them, so I'll definitely miss that.
I'll miss the people, I'll miss the teachers. Some of the people. Some people I can live without forever. I can never see you again and I won't care. And do you have any advice for young classmen?
Make friends with a car. They'll drive you places.
I would encourage that you study, but if you don't want to, make sure you're taking those college courses that we offer here. Super helpful, and they're saving you money, so why not take them? Personal financial literacy, all those APs, they're all worth it.
Make sure you enjoy what you do. That's so much easier said than done, because so many people think that they need to subject themselves to doing something that they've done like their whole life just because they've done it before. But if you actually enjoy what you do, then that's going to make a difference. You know, you're only going to be this age once, you're only going to be in high school once. Just make the friends that you have here and make sure you enjoy every day. The most amount of joy you can get out of high school is if you actually enjoy what you're doing.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's something I learned the hard way, and something you should ask for early on. Everyone's here to help. All you have to do is ask.
All right, I thought about this one. I'm gonna say when you're a senior, get either a late arrival or an early release if you don't do after school stuff. It's very practical and very good.
As soon as you can learn to drive, do it, because no one likes driving you around. They might say they do, but they don't.
Don't focus too much on grades. Definitely just like try to enjoy high school, get involved with school events, because you'll definitely regret if you don't do it. Just don't get so consumed with grades or anything.
Just chill out. School is gonna be school at the end of the day. Just don't put too much stress on your life. Don't do it. I'd like to thank all the seniors that came down for interviews, and on a personal note, I'd like to thank all my friends and all the teachers I've met, all the friends I've made in my long 2-year history here in Connequa. That's really it. Congratulations to the class of 2033, and I'll see you when I see you.
On Friday, June 2nd, the seniors gathered on the football field at 5:30 a.m. for sunrise. Afterwards, they went into the gymnasium for yearbook distribution and breakfast. THUNDERVISION's own Danny B-Roll was given the day off to enjoy the festivities. T-Birds enjoyed socializing with each other while eating a breakfast of bagels, pastries, and coffee. This is a fun tradition that we hope continues in the future.
You know, Jay, I just want to say, as this is my first and unfortunately last year on THUNDERVISION, I just want to say I had some fun.
Thank you, Danny. It's been a pleasure having you with us throughout your school career and on our brand new broadcasting team. We do appreciate your contribution to this project greatly.
The feeling is mutual, my friend. And with that being said, we wish you all a happy summer, a great summer. They'll see you next year. I know I won't. Thank you for watching and supporting THUNDERVISION this 2022-2023 school year. And finally, I'm Danny.
And I'm Jay.
And this was THUNDERVISION.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? And this is where I grew up. I think the president owner fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I'm broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me